behind-the-scenes look at how we create the arrangements for one of our recent events. So we did a beautiful event using almost all white flowers. It was just gorgeous, and silver vases. I love the look. And I'm going to show you right now how I made some of those arrangements. So for this first one here, which has sort of a silver mint julep cup type look to it, for the vases that we used on all the little cafe tables and different cocktail tables in the museum, I made a hand-tied arrangement. It was really simple, and it used one of the basic techniques that I love showing people. So let me show you how I did it. The first thing was to take a stem of hydrangea. So this beautiful fluffy white flower served as the base of my arrangement. So I just held it in my hand, and then I started to pick up my other flowers and greens and sort of tuck them in. So I have white polo roses, which are gorgeous. They look almost like peonies. They're so, beautiful and open. And because I had the hydrangea in the center, I actually tucked them right down in between some of the blossoms like that. And I'll get another one here. This one I might put on the edge, but I really wanted that hydrangea to be sort of, surrounding the roses. So that's why I snuck some down in the middle. Then I took a little bit of greenery. So I used two types of Dusty Miller. It's a wonderful type of green that's out in the gardens right now, and it's just silvery and feathery, and I love it. So this is one kind, and I have a larger leaf one here that looks a lot like lamb's ear. And you'll see I just held them up here again using the hand-tied technique to get some greens in there. And let's see, before I put some more of those in, I'll tuck in one of my mini calla lilies. This is called Crystal Blush. It's a beautiful flower, and the stem is, clean, so it just sneaks right down in there. And we used 3 of these in the center of these cafe table arrangements, and it was really beautiful. I'll stick this one here. And now a little bit of one of my favorite flowers. It's actually my grandmother's favorite flower, so it's very dear to me, Queen Anne's lace. And I chose this one because of the sort of feathery, lacy feel that I thought would add a soft touch to the arrangement. And I'm just going to tuck one piece there on the side and put this one down in the center and pull it on through. I love it, even when it's not opened up, just a little bit of green. It's just a beautiful texture. And let's see, I'll put one more rose in, pick up some more of my Dusty Miller, and then here is the simple part. Got it in here. Just gonna pick it up in my hand, take my clippers, give it a trim, making sure I don't cut my hands with my sharp clippers. Then take one of my rubber bands from my kit and just spin it around. Oops, I gotta cut a little bit more. This rubber band is gonna hold everything in place, keep my arrangement looking great, and I can just tuck it right down into the vase, and it's beautiful. So it was really that simple, just something I did in my hand. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you is that I also made a hand-tied arrangement with just hydrangea for one of the big displays. In fact, it was for the dessert buffet. And here, I just picked up stems of hydrangea and also just started to tie them in my hands or use that technique, and there's more on that in the Kit Club if you want some really one-on-one talk about it. But it's pretty simple and something you can see you do in your hands, and it looks great with just one type of flower. So for this one, picked them up like this, made a big ball of hydrangea, and I actually used the silver wire to bind it. Oh, here's a little piece. So here's a silver wire. I love this stuff. It's reusable. You can use it millions of different ways. I've got one long piece here, and you'll see, instead of a rubber band, I just wired up my hand-tied bunch here so that it would look kind of cool in a clear vase. And it's a simple, modern yet still soft look. And again, we use that on one of the big dessert buffets along with some other flowers. So these are things you can do at home, and I appreciate you watching. and have fun arranging. Thanks.